Now, recently, we have gotten some news saying that Corrin and Bayonetta are going to be the last characters added to Smash Brothers. And frankly, I don't think that's the whole story. I think there's still one more character that can come in. I think there's some pretty good evidence behind this, and that is Wolf from the Star Fox series. Wolf has had a lot of fan support behind him, and I think that Sakurai's wording in the last direct kind of hints that he might be coming back. So, based off this quote that Sakurai has said, I have gathered some evidence, maybe leaning towards Wolf coming back. So, check this out.
Our last fighter announcement trailer. Please take a look at the final new challenger in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U.
Now, of course, this is obviously the American Direct, so this could still not be 100% accurate because it is a translation. With that said, it's Nintendo and it's Sakurai. He's a pretty big perfectionist. I don't think he would want this worded in any other way than what he would want. So I'm pretty sure there was some pretty heavy editing and looking into this before they actually released this direct. Now, based off this quote, that this is the final new challenger, where he was referring to Bayonetta. Wolf is not a new challenger. He was in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. He would be a veteran fighter similar to Mewtwo, Lucas, and Roy. Now, now that means that because Bayonetta is the final new challenger coming to Smash Bros. Wii U, she may not be, or Bayonetta is the final new challenger. That does not mean that there are not old returning veterans that can still come back. Now, because this was the final Smash Direct, this was the final Direct dedicated to giving us Smash Brothers news. That does not mean that there can't be Smash Brothers news scattered through other Nintendo Directs. Now, I know Sakurai is pretty much at the end with Smash Brothers DLC. I don't think that's a secret. That's pretty well known that he wants to be done. He's got other projects to work on. The developers that are on his team have other projects to work on. But Corrin and Bayonetta don't come out until the end of February. We are probably going to get a Nintendo Direct before then. Usually Nintendo has one at the beginning of the year, and I think that if they do have one, which is very likely, there'll definitely be a little tidbit on Smash Brothers in there saying like, "Hey, don't forget, Corrin and Bayonetta come out on February 22nd." And oh, by the way, you know how we said that this was the last Bayonetta was the final new challenger? Well, we've got one more veteran fighter we'd like to add in, Wolf. And Wolf seems to be the only veteran fighter that doesn't have a good excuse to not come back. I mean, the Ice Climbers can't come back because of technical reasons. Snake can't come back because of the whole licensing and the whole shit show with Kojima and Konami right now. Toon Link and Pichu, who gives a flying fuck about them? But no, Wolf definitely has a very good chance to come back. He would be super simple to make because he's already got all of his moves established in Brawl. He's got his model. It would just need some updates, like some texture updates and a little bit of balancing and some tweaks with his moves, similar to what they did with some of the other veterans. But yeah, I don't think it's completely out of the question. And plus, Star Fox Zero was supposed to come out in November, and then it got delayed to April. You know, Wolf could have been included in the final Smash Brothers Direct, but because Star Fox Zero was delayed to April, maybe they're saving Wolf's reveal for something closer to April. So I don't know. It seems like something Sakurai might do. So he might pull a fast one on us. And this isn't actually the first time that Sakurai has lied to us in a direct about certain characters being included in the game or not. I'll show you what I'm referring to.
You'll be able to concentrate on a single moveset for the whole fight. Hmm? What happened to Zero Suit Samus, you say? Well, unfortunately, she's not going to participate in this iteration of Smash Brothers. Nah, I'm only kidding.
See what I mean? Totally tried to pull a fast one on us and disappoint us that Zero Suit Samus wasn't going to be in the game. Of course, he immediately showed her right afterwards, but this could be kind of the same situation where, he could be like, oh, like, I said the last new challenger. I didn't say anything about veteran fighters, so that could totally be a reason to, that could totally be a supporting factor to this. Now, getting back to the whole Star Fox Zero thing, it wouldn't be totally out of the question to include Wolf to help promote Star Fox Zero. There have been a lot of characters that have actually been added into Smash Brothers that have been there to promote a new game. You know, Street Fighter V, we got Ryu. Now I know Street Fighter V isn't coming to a Nintendo console at least yet. Probably won't unless it's on the NX. But Capcom and Nintendo are very cozy right now, so it's definitely easy to see that Ryu was kind of added to help sort of promote Street Fighter V, a game made by Capcom, which is of course a company that Nintendo is very close with right now. Corrin, obviously, being released to help promote Fire Emblem Fates. It's already out in Japan, but promoting it for the rest of the world. Um, and Cloud, like the fact that Cloud is in Smash Brothers, like I, it would be stupid, like not stupid, but it is just so likely that Final Fantasy VII is coming to the NX now. Like it has to be, like that has to be one of the biggest reasons why Cloud is in Smash Brothers right now. Of course, he was a highly requested character, but come on, it's got to be coming to the NX, whatever they end up calling it. Now, one other thing that I would like to point out is that on the Smash Brothers website, there is an image, and I'll bring it up here in a second. There's an image of all the DLC characters, and it just looks uneven. Like, here, I'll bring it up. See how that picture is? Oh, it's only got 7 characters. It's an uneven picture. It's like an uneven rectangle. I don't know about you. That bugs me. It bugs a lot of people. This is something that I actually saw Etika bring up. Um, but it has to bug Sakurai. Like that is just so uneven. It just doesn't look. It just doesn't look Nintendo. It doesn't have that Nintendo polish to it. That uneven rectangle. Like it just bugs me. And like I know it's very nitpicky. It's just one thing I still wanted to bring up. It just doesn't look right. So there's a lot of evidence here that I've brought up that could be supporting Wolf coming back into Smash Brothers. Like, again, none of this is totally concrete. I really hate to say it, but none of this is concrete. This is just hopefully not, but it could just be coincidental evidence that all this is coming together. But it could totally mean something. So if you enjoyed anything I had to say on this video, leave a like. Get talking in the comments. I want to hear what you guys have to think. I'm gonna leave it at I wouldn't be surprised if he came back. I don't think it's totally likely, but with all this evidence said, I wouldn't be surprised if Wolf came back. I'll be excited if Wolf comes back. I think it's unfair that he got left out. But yeah, so let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I think this is going to be a bit of a controversial one. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you've not already for more theory-esque videos like this. Lots of Nintendo discussions, lots of Nintendo news updates, and all that good stuff. So I will see you guys later. Peace out.